And as the Buffalo Fire Department mourns the loss of one of their own, they also have the daunting task of investigating all the circumstances of this fire.
Tonight, On Your Side's Nate Benson joins us live with what we know now about the investigation into the fire so far. Nate?
Yes, Scott and Mary Alice, I told you last night that a national response team from the ATF was coming to Buffalo. They are now here. One of the big questions remaining tonight, who could be held responsible from a legal standpoint? Regional members of the ATF were on scene in the early hours of the investigation at 745 Main Street Wednesday. Now, more experts have arrived. According to the ATF, that national response team includes certified fire investigators, forensic chemists, explosive specialists, an accelerant detection canine, and more. An ATF vehicle has been on scene all day, and we're told the national response team is already contributing to the investigation.
It's not unusual to have the ATF step in these circumstances because you really need very specialized experts with specialized knowledge as to how these fires would spread.
Fire Commissioner William Rinaldo said on Wednesday, investigators suspected construction workers using torches on brick and mortar could have started the fire. The city has confirmed that there were no active construction permits for the property. However, during the Two on Your Side town hall, Mayor Brown said
that will be looked at very closely, very comprehensively. Certain types of work might not have required permits.
Former Congressman Chris Jacobs owns the property. Attorney Barry Covert says there's potential for several people to be criminally charged. We still don't know the construction crew that was doing the work, and we don't know who ordered the work to be done, or if that type of work required a permit. But the penalty for doing this type of work without a permit is a misdemeanor. Even though firefighter Jason Arno lost his life in the fire, proving something like reckless endangerment or criminal negligent homicide would be a challenge.
It's hard to imagine that there's going to be a finding there that there was such a gross negligence level that was met there that they could bring criminal charges.
But from a civil liability standpoint, Covert says negligence is much easier to prove, and
you can certainly expect lawsuits against anyone who has any financial interest in the building and anybody who is involved in the construction.